Good day, good people. Welcome to Good Talk. I'm your host, Demi, here out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Happy Sunday to everyone out there. This week's topic, pain over pleasure. Pain over pleasure. And that's a dynamic that we want to hop into. We'll go ahead and hop into pain. Pain is the physical suffering or discomfort caused by illness or injury. And pleasure being a feeling of happiness, satisfaction, or enjoyment. And we're going to hop right into it. So, first up, as far as the pain pleasure dynamic, we're going to look at how patience is key in this dynamic. You have to have patience to endure painful situations to get to the other side, to get to the pleasure of a situation. Also, next up, we have pain. Painful events sometimes help to reveal the pleasure of being grateful. So you may go through something painful, but you'll have an opportunity to be grateful because there's a lesson that you learned out of it. Next up, a pain is sometimes needed to get to the other side of pleasure. A little bit of pain can cause pleasure. You may get a shot that numbs so that you can have an operation, or there may be some type of pain that you experience in order to get to pleasure. I would liken it to the birthing of a child. The mother goes through pain, but to look at her child being born, being in this world is a pleasurable experience. Okay. Next up, we have beware of those that find joy or pleasure in your pain. Pay close attention to those who find pleasure in your pain. It's a very, very dangerous thing. All right. And the last but not least is learn the lesson from the pleasure pain dynamic. There is always a lesson to be learned. So if you don't get the full amount of pain, or if you don't get the pleasure, you miss out on something. There's always a lesson to be learned. And that's our show for this week. No story, but remember, the lion does not walk in the jungle and say that he is a lion, but he will show you, though. And thank you for joining us today on Good Talk. We'll talk to you next time. This week's episode is brought to you by Honey Butter Media. Inspire, uplift, transform. Welcome to Good Talk.